Hello, my name is Keshwani. That's Keshwani, Keshwani. We are here because we want to prepare for the GMAT. We have been solving GMAT Math problems out of this book here, GMAT Review, the official guide, the 13th edition. If you do not own this book already, purchase one immediately. You're going to need it. The problems that we are about to solve are the ones that you will find on page number 153. Please turn to it, page number 153, and today is our lesson number 257. The very first problem that we're going to solve is the problem that you see in the second column, the very first problem in the second column, number 10. The problem is already on the blackboard. It says, we are told that we have raffle tickets that are numbered from 101 through 350. Pay attention here, they are numbered 101 through 350, they are not numbered from 100. Question is, what are the odds that the number that we pick, what are the odds that the number picked at random, what are the odds that the number picked at random will have 2 in 100 digits? Well, very first thing we have to understand is how many numbers we have here. Between 101 through 350, we do not have 350 numbers, we have 250 numbers because we are not counting the first 100. We are not counting the numbers from 1 through 100. So we have 250 numbers, not 350. That's the first thing. The second thing that you want to understand, second thing that you want to be careful about is that don't just subtract one number from the other. If you just subtract 101 through 350, you're going to end up with 250. If somebody were to ask you how many numbers are there from 1 through 100, well, the answer is clearly 100. How many numbers are there from 1 through 100? Answer is 100, obviously. But if you subtract 1 from 100, you're going to end up saying 99. So if you end up subtracting 101 through 350, you're going to end up with 249. There are 250 numbers from 101 through 350. How many of them will have 100 digit of 2? How many will have 100 digit of 2? Well, the answer is 100. 100 of them. Not 100 of them will have a unit digit of 2, and 100 of them because they go from, it's not 99, not 99, because we go from 200 to 299. This is the trick part. Don't forget the 200. We do not start with 201, we start with 200. The question is not difficult, it's just you have to pay attention, that's all it is. They just want to see if you're concentrating, that's all. The question is actually pretty straightforward. So we start from 200, not 201. From 200 to 299, there are 100 numbers with the 100 digit of 1. So we're almost done. So the odds of picking a number with the 100, 2 in 100 digits is very simple. We have 100 numbers. We have 100 numbers with the 2 in the 100 digit from 2 to 299, and there are a total of 250 numbers. This is the total, and these are the ones with 2 in 100 digit. There are 100 of them. That's it, we're done. Zeros cancel out, we end up with 10 over 25, which is same as 2/5. The answer is 2/5 or 0.4, whatever, however they say it. 2/5, the answer is A. Let's do the next one, shall we? The answer is A. In the next one, number 11, we have a tax, we are told is 7%. We have to pay 7% tax. We are told that we purchase a certain item on which we pay the total tax of $87.50. We are also told that in this particular state, the first $1,000 is tax-free. in this particular jurisdiction, they do not impose the tax, the sales tax on the first 1,000. The question is, what was the price of the item that we paid? So when we do the work, at the end we will have to remember to add 1,000 to our answer because the first 1,000 was tax-free. First find out what is 7%. 7% of what is 87.50. That's how much we paid in tax. The question is 7% of what happens to be 87.50. And then once we find that out, we're simply going to add 1,000 to it, and that's the amount, that must be the price of the item that we purchased. Let's translate this into an equation. 7% means over 100. Of means times. What is our unknown? Is means equals 87.50. That's it. We are interested in solving for x, so let's bring the 100 on the top and bring 7 on the bottom. So x equals 87.50 times 100 over 7. 87.50 times 100, by virtue of multiplying it by 100, we're going to move the decimal place by 2 spots, 1 and 2. So it will become 8,750 divided by 7. Let's do it on the top. $8,750 divided by 7. How many sevens in an 8? 8 has 1 7. Okay, pay attention. Okay, listen carefully. How many sevens in an 8? 8 has 1 7. What happens to the remaining one? The remaining one goes and joins this 7, becomes 17. How many sevens in a 17? 17 has 2 sevens. 2 sevens are 14. We have used up 14 out of 17. We have 3 left over. What happens to the 3 left over? The remaining 3 goes and joins the 5 and becomes 35. How many sevens in a 35? 7 5s are 35s. 7 5s are 35s. That's it. How many sevens in a 0? None. That's it. So the answer is 7 5s. We are dividing it by 7. 7 5s. We need 5 here. 35 is made up of 7 times 5. 35 divided by 7 is 5. So the answer is $12.50. Now we have to add up that $1,000 that were tax-free. So the price of the item, the final price of the item is $12.50 plus the $1,000 or 2250. The item must have cost us $2,250, on which the first $1,000 was tax-free. We paid the tax on the remaining $1,250. Tax rate is 7%, and it turns out that the 7% of $1,250 works out to be $87.50. Let's do the next one, shall we? The very last one on the page, number 12. Number 12. We have 6 days. On which the readings were 4, 7, 2, 8, 3 and 6. I believe we're selling cars. Yep, number of cars sold. So those were the number of cars that were sold in the first 6 days. On the 7th day, we sold either 2, 4 or 5 cars. The question is very straightforward. The question is, the median has to be equal to mean in which of these 3 scenarios? Median is equal to mean when it is 2 or 4 or 5. The 7th day, that is. How many cars must we have sold? The question is, how many cars must we have sold in order for the mean to be same as the median for the 7 days that are listed here. Well, let's find out, shall we? We're going to try one by one all 3 scenarios and see what happens. Let's start out with 2. 2 is the first one. Let's try 2. So since we're talking about median and mean, let's list them in order. So first we have 2, then we have 3, then we have 4, there is no 5, then 6, 7 and 8. 6, 7 and 8, and now we're going to stick our 2 right here in the front. What's the median here? Well, since there are odd number of numbers, the median is very straightforward. The median is this guy, middle one. Since the median is 4, in order for the mean to be same as the median, listen carefully, in order for the mean to be same as the median, the sum of these numbers would have to be 28, because 7 times 4 is 28, and 28 divided by 7 is going to give us 4. Let's see what they add up to, shall we? Well, these 3 numbers are very easy to add up. 6, 7 and 8. 6, 7 and 8 is simply going to be 7 times 3. So that's 21. 21 plus 4 is 25. 25 plus 5 is 30. This will be already over 28. And 30 plus 2 is 32. The sum is 32. That's not going to work. Sum is 32. The average, the mean, is going to be 32 over 7. That's more than 4. Here, the mean is not same as median. 2 is not the answer. Let's try 4. Let's try 4. So it's going to be same as before. We have 2, 3, 4, except we have to insert one more 4. Again, the median is not going to change. The median is same as before. The only thing it changes is, listen carefully, we don't have to redo the work. We don't have to do all the work again. We already know the sum in the previous scenario was 32. Now we have replaced 2 with a 4. The sum is going to be 2 more than before. Whatever the sum was before, the sum is going to be 2 more than before because we just replaced 2 with a 4. The situation is going to get even worse. 34 divided by 7, obviously it's not 4. We need 28. That's not going to work. 4 does not work. The answer is 5. Let's show it very quickly. We're going to show very quickly. Let's try 5. So we have 2, 3, 4, and now we're going to insert our 5. We're going to insert our 5, and now in this case, the median actually is not 4, it is 5. This is our median. And what is our mean? Well, mean is very straightforward because they are consecutive numbers. They are consecutive numbers 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Because they are consecutive numbers, the mean is going to be the same as the mode. The answer is 5. That was it for this page. I'll see you tomorrow, or we'll continue our work, okay? Bye now.